have expressed a lot of concerns about the U.S. failing to act during the pandemic. And what is the cause of such failure in your mind?
Broadly speaking, the US has a number of problems that especially culminated at the beginning of the pandemic in exhibiting itself as a failure of state capacity, the state failing to play a leadership role. We can see that almost every country has failed at different stages of this pandemic because it's such a complex disease. It has an economic aspect, it has a regulation aspect, it has a scientific aspect, it has a trust aspect, but US certainly failed to do so.
If you count the United States as an inclusive economic and political institution, shouldn't being honest and then try to be able to display its shortcoming and admit itself, its failure in front of public with strong leadership as those characters of an inclusive institution?
In an ideal world, yes. US has always been a problematic case. Its inclusive institutions, I think, shouldn't be denied. But on the other hand, they were always undergirded by a Faustian-bargain, both because it involved discrimination, overt discrimination against what was then, a fifth of the population, the slave Black American population,
Right.
and also many deals that made local elites strong, especially in the South, and the state very constrained, state capacity very ham-handed. And those have always been a problem for the US. It's not a new issue. And I think China was extremely successful in terms of containing the pandemic and eradicating it. It's one of the few countries that really eradicated it without vaccination.
I remember, and about half a century ago, the leading public health experts in the United States and Western Europe believed these infectious diseases were diminishing, as a result.
Right.
But actually now we have this kind of things. Personally also, I think a lot of people believe and accept China has been did a very good job in controlling the disease so far, especially without widespread vaccine. But I also agree that this game is not over yet.
Right.
So the disease has not been fully controlled, especially the season situation is very worrisome. So I think we still have to learn. Also join the lessons through the experiences.
Right.
Then we can do better in the future. Also we can share experiences and the lessons across different countries.